we go. I got my long hauler tag. Got the bag inside the car. Lots of cool cars around here. Old, new, everything in between. A lot of people did this a whole bunch of years. This is my absolute first year being able to do this, and I gotta say I'm quite happy to do so. This is just simply the registration. Up there is a crazy line. It took about, I don't know, 30 minutes to get down. You can afford to do the goal. I suggest doing it, but if not, I mean, you meet nice people, and it's a lot of fun. Even on the line, it went pretty quick. Now I've made it to ZMAX Dragway. Bunch of hot rods. Way cool stuff. I mean, it doesn't always have to be fast, right? I mean, it can just be cool. I think it's damn cool.
Or not so cool.
Yeah, there are some cars here that are not so cool, but for the most part, it's a car guy's paradise. Look at that, it's a late 70s Monza. I had a guy when I was young was building one of these, narrowed the rear, full tubs. Crazy light was his idea. Camaro, Fox Nova. Nice AMX, 70 Chevelle SS. Gotta love the Vet. And there it is, no smoking in tunnel. I guess that includes vaping, which I don't do anymore. It's nice when you get really sick. The one thing that's good about it is you might be able to quit some bad habit. That's a crazy looking Dodge. Way cool rat rod. The Superbird nose cone. Maybe it's day 3 of the Power Tour. Yesterday was Martinsville, and it was cloudy, gloomy, wet. I think that's the story of the 25th anniversary of Power Tour here in 2019. But I still think it's kind of cool. I had to take some rinky-dink hotel like 25 miles away from Martinsville because I couldn't find anything anywhere. But like, here's my car that I've been driving here, and right next to me came in during the night a ZR1. You don't see too many of those on the road anymore. If you go down the line here, we've got 57 Chevy, an old 60s Falcon. And 60s Mustang. Look at this thing. It looks like something out of Roadkill. Yes, I know it's a Dodge. Newer Mustang. It's like a 70 Camaro. You didn't fake the split bumper. I like that. But under a cover, it looks like it might not have a windshield. Either it's a vertical windshield. Interesting car. Probably a Cobra. Just from the side pipes. That's a pretty nice Trans Am. Not a bad truck if you're into trucks. Who thought 4-door Novas were going to be brought into the fold? When I was young, those are junk. People would just, steal a nose off it maybe. This is just a back lot. I see a 69 Chevelle off in the distance. Let's see what else we got here. We got a Grand National. A 950 Mustang. There's that 69. Minnesota plates. Oh, wait a second, I know this dude. That's the Vice Grip Garage guy. This thing is rusty. My goodness, is that rusty. But it's definitely got the cool factor, no doubt. Vice Grip Garage car looks like from the front. Yeah, it's pretty much the same all over. I like his headlight retainer. Zip ties. Just in case you can't see that, it's ingenious usage of zip ties. He's definitely a professional, no doubt about it. Old school, I think they called those the SSTs, those Kragers. And what is that thing? Is that an old Jaguar? No, Mercedes. Pretty lettered up Beamer here. And this one, I'd like to know the story behind it. It's a 300 SL. It's got like a gull wing because it's convertible, but it's a mega cool car. I wonder if it was rebuilt from a scrap heap, because it looks darn good now. We got this 1500 with some big raised white letters on there. Probably a chase truck. This is on the Power Tour. What the heck is this thing? It's a Ford. Is it a Focus? It is. Huh, interesting. Oh yeah, it's about a little after 6 in the morning, so nobody's awake yet, except me. Yeah, those are just good-looking cars, those Grand Nationals. Always were. Straight as an arrow, too. As usual, the car show on Power Tour is in the parking lot. Some of the coolest cars around, and they are not the main event. Well, I guess they are, but they want you to go inside and see the vendors and whatnot. So, but this year's sort of mode has been, don't forget your umbrellas because it's been wet, very wet. Where else do you get to see fastback Mustangs parked right next to brand new Camaros? Some of these cars are clean enough to be in car shows, but they are obviously driven. They've made it here, which is the third stop. That means they've put at least, I don't know, 800 miles on the car. Again, the rain really sucks. Power tour from inside of Bristol Motor Speedway. They got some cool stuff, no doubt. And there's 72. Chevy 2. And Chevy, of course, has on display the various high-end Camaros. What I really want to see is the new vet, but just have to wait for 7, 18, 19. Just for now, all you get to see is the C7. Yep, still raining, but I'm just walking through the parking lot to see what I can see. This thing is pretty cool, actually. I don't think back in the day it was considered cool, but today it's probably the first one I've seen in many years. I think it's like a 74 Roadrunner. So it's very interesting to me. See what else we got in the lot here. I'm pretty close this time, only like 5 minutes, so there's going to be a lot more cars, I think. It's a nice 55. I think it looks cherry. Some old Chevy pickup, also very nice. Well, cop car on the power tour. That's cool. Been doing it for years. Far side, we've got the modern-ish Challenger. The 6th gen Corvette. And an El Camino. Looks like a 69, I'm gonna guess. It's either that or a 68. One or the other. So, anyhow, it has been a really, really rainy season here. Apparently they've got like 10 inches more rain than they normally get for the whole year already. And we're not even halfway through just yet. But if you look up in the sky, it's pretty much a mess. But then over there, and then I see a teeny bit of blue way off in the distance, and I'm hoping that's what we're going to get tomorrow. Because I really couldn't walk around in pouring rain today and get much video of the cool cars that I was looking at. Also, they look kind of depressing when they're sopping wet. Anywho, hopefully tomorrow I'll have better footage and more to look at, and I'll see you all later. car show material. Could have drove here. Nice 69. You got a 69 Chevelle, 396. Looks pretty factory original to me. Don't know about chrome valve covers. I don't think they came with those, but those are still low-rise covers, so it's possible. Yeah, it looks like the original radiator. It's not aluminum. Oh, even the battery. So yeah, this, well, no, not the battery. That's a Walmart battery. Made in USA on the crossover hose. No headers. Hood insulation intact. Amazing. I don't think I've ever seen that, and I'm a pretty old dude. And then you wonder what they were thinking. This thing is amazing, but like, what do you do with it? Where would you park it? It's gigantic. Rat rod ingenuity. Centrifugal supercharger, Ford engine. That's not your average hot rod. Usually it's a Chevy small block and, you know, anemic. This thing is together well. Guess that's why he's got the Hoosiers on the back. This thing reminds me of that Car 54. It was a TV show way back when. It is the Little Red Express.
This guy's smart. He is smart.
The little Miata with an LS swap, and it actually looks pretty clean. Usually when you see this, it's a mangled mess of ugliness, but this one was done well. Talk about a drift car. This thing probably just rip them, especially those little tires on the back. Weirdo's Body Shop. Must be a weirdo. I think it looks like it needs body work. This LS Camaro. Nicely done. That's really exactly why I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my 67 RSSS. I don't know if I'm going to throw an LS in it or I'm going to do something different. Because there's so many LS cars. Yeah, this one's got a real old small block. It's like a stock Oldsmobile. Okay, it's hard to make a crazy looking bug. This guy did it. And the craziest thing is it actually drove here.
You might hear something today. We're going to put up.
Kind of cool. Going through the tunnel, Temple Speedway. People are still coming in. Been here for hours already. I guess we have, I don't know how many people, 6,000, 7,000. We're going to wind up getting placed at all different times.